Nadine.
And this is
Teach people how to treat you.
Hi. Welcome.
I've been messing that up for a while. Welcome.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in again.
Mm-hmm.
We're always so grateful. And anyway, so today our topic is going to be to forgive or not to forgive. That is the question.
For all of you out there who are Shakespeare
Mm-hmm.
people.
Thespians? Yeah.
Yes, thank you. She always puts things much more eloquently than me.
No, I don't at all. So this has come up, this topic.
Yeah.
And I wish I had the quote with me. I'm going to find it and I will put it down in our description. And please comment on it when you take a chance to read about it. But something came up the other day where a friend of mine was on Facebook and she saw this little blurb about how if we continually forgive people, if they keep doing the same thing, let's say they're mistreating us or they're rude, whatever the case may be, and we, being the kind of people that we are, forgive them once, twice, and every single time, are we in fact then promoting that bad behavior, for lack of a better word, or the way that they're like, are we just, reinforcing and actually rewarding them and letting them know it's okay to treat us that way? So it made me really start to think about that. And I tend to feel like, I'm agreeing with that quote that because I am one of those people who tends to forgive easily, like I'll get upset right away and then
it's over.
Then it's over and then I'm back to normal, everything's fine. And I think what I have done, especially in relationships, is I have just reinforced, it's almost like negative conditioning. Like I've conditioned that person to continue doing what they were doing before because they know they're banking on me forgiving them, letting them get away with it, and so forth. So I'm, funny enough, starting to feel like I should maybe go the other way and maybe not be so forgiving. Anyway, that's my thought. What do you think?
I'm on the fence. I believe that if you don't forgive, it just eats you up inside. So maybe what I want to say is, because you're right, and we've mentioned this, we have both come from abusive relationships where we failed
Miserably. For me, anyway. Yeah.
Miserably, painfully, whatever you want to call it, to our own mental and physical detriment, to teach the other person how to treat us properly. Okay, and then that was not acceptable. So when you're saying, Donna, we're not going to forgive you, we're actually, when we have been forgiving, we're saying, hey, it's okay because I'm going to forgive you, so you can go ahead and knock me down the stairs or
talk to me
tell
like
me
that.
what a worthless piece of
Exactly.
garbage I am.
Exactly. Or keep
and then you're right, and then we forgive,
criticizing.
and then we forgive right away. So I think where my position on this is that perhaps short term, not forgiving may resolve or stop a behavior. Not forgiving.
Yeah.
In the long term, though, I know I would have to forgive just to let it stop eating me up alive. So maybe, if you don't forgive right away, or you don't forgive at all under those circumstances, then that person will stop. Because there's conditions to that.
Exactly.
If you don't forgive, then nothing else is going to move forward. Your relationship is at a standstill. You're not talking to them, or you're going to leave, or you're going to tell them to get the hell out of the house. Whatever it takes. Yeah. So that unforgivingness is a harsh reality that they're going to have to deal with, that their behavior is not okay.
Perfect. Exactly.
Long term, after the relationship is well over and much in the past, then I would have to forgive that. Never forget. You can never forget somebody who treated you like that.
No, you don't.
But I would have to forgive so that I could just let go of it.
Now, when you say forgive, though, do you mean that you would actually tell the person you forgive them?
No!
Or just, okay, there, thank
Are you kidding me? Never! So, no!
Oh, that's why I love you. Same. Maybe in our hearts we can, in our guts, in our heads.
It's toxic to hold on to that.
But it is absolutely. And Louise L. Hay, I don't know if any of you have ever read her books, but that's what she says too, that's how we do end up having disease and not feel like, it can really affect our health.
It eats you up like jealousy will do.
Or Marianne Williamson, right? I think Oh my God, she wrote that thing about love. I can't even remember. I read these books a long time ago. But yeah, it's all about forgiving. And yeah, so if you do it in your head and your heart, okay, I'm all about that.
So maybe don't forgive for their sake. In the end, forgive for your own sake.
Yes, in the end.
Yeah, let it go. But everything has to be in the past.
Exactly.
If you forgive on the spot, you're going to get pushed down the stairs the next day.
Exactly. And the other thing too, though, is maybe you can change that behavior because, you know, if you do change that, there may be that reaction where that person, like you said, they may stop the behavior. They may realize that they will, in fact, lose us and that we're far more worth it than getting whatever satisfaction they are out of the way they're treating us, or not even realizing it, that they're treating us as poorly as they are. But I'm all about now, I'm not letting people get away with stuff anymore. I used to like forgive easily or let it just go. I'm not anymore. How about that? I'm not, because that's how I am learning to teach people how to treat me. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't have the tolerance for what I used to have a tolerance for.
Yeah.
When it comes to negative energy coming at me.
Exactly.
So find a way to
Yeah.
do that. And if not, if giving them not giving them the forgiveness that they have either learned to expect.
Yes, that's a great way of putting it.
That'll do it. First of all, anytime somebody is abusive, I don't care if it's physical, mental, verbal, all of the above.
Emotional.
It's not okay, and they are prone to that behavior, and I don't know that we always have the capacity to change that in somebody.
No, fair
So
enough.
you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, we both escaped relationships like that, and we're pretty, formidable women, and we failed at it, and I don't know
Absolutely.
that
And we were in the middle of it. Like, we were caught up in it, and I was in it for a long time, a good 11 years, over a decade, 11, 12 years. It took a while. It took a lot of strength to walk away. But I think that in the middle of it, though, maybe he would have walked away sooner once he knew he couldn't get away with that behavior with me. Maybe that was the key. I don't know. But all I know is I've learned from it, and I would love to pass that on to all of you, and hope that who's ever there watching can learn from this, learn from what we've been through. And and see, maybe be more selective about how you forgive, when you forgive, and just think about forgiveness in general.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and send us your comments and your feedback.
Yes.
Yes.
Till next time.